Hello and welcome to the fourth part of the video series about the software signoSign tool. In this video we will now create a document type using a practical example. In the following videos we will extend the document type bit by bit with further settings. The video description allows you to jump directly to a chapter of this tutorial at any time. In this video we will create and identify a new type of document, configure the behavior after opening, configure signature fields and timestamps, and configure the storage location and file name for archiving. Create document type. The easiest way to create a new configuration is to open the desired document and switch to the administration for the document types. A new configuration can be started via the button New Document Type from Current Document. A new entry appears in the list of document types with the name of the file. First, the name and, if necessary, the description for the new document type can be edited. Then, one or more identification terms are defined for the document. A new view opens. On the right side the text content of the document and on the left side a preview. The desired identification term can simply be marked in the text. This is also highlighted in the preview. After confirmation, the term is also displayed in the list. By defining the identification terms, we ensure that the software reliably recognizes the document and can distinguish it from other documents. We should always configure unique or multiple search terms. Please note that you should not mark search terms across several lines. Behavior after opening. The next step is to configure the behavior after opening. In our example, we only specify that the signing process will be started automatically after the document has been opened. Signature fields and timestamps. To automatically create signature fields for this document type, we switch to the Signature Fields Settings tab. In the upper area we can first adjust the timestamp according to our wishes. In our example we change the format and color so that no time is displayed and the timestamp appears in blue. As a standard, a confirmation dialog is displayed on the pad before signing. We deactivate this for our example. Next, we define a new signature field by clicking on the plus button. Similar to the identification terms, a new window opens with a preview and a text view. We can now mark the search term for the signature field in the text. In this case, Signature Receiver. The field can be placed anywhere on the preview and resized. If required, further settings can be made in the lower part of the window. After confirming the position, another window opens with additional settings. In the upper area, for example, the field name can be adjusted. As a standard, this is the search term. In our example, we will only define here that it's a mandatory field. The signature field is now available in the list. For our example, we will now define the second signature field, so that the software will always capture two signatures for this document type. Storage location and file name. As a last step, we now define the file name and the storage location for archiving the document. For this, we change to the tab Archiving Settings. In the upper area, the file name can be adjusted first. As a standard, this is the name of the source file. The file can consist of fixed values, but also of different global or document-related variables or placeholders. In our example, the file name should contain delivery note and the current date. We can define the storage location, archive folder, directly under the file name. In our example, we take the desktop. In addition, the software should create a subfolder, Delivery Notes. Furthermore, we can define additional settings and actions. In our example, we specify that archiving is only permitted if all signature fields have been signed. In addition, the source file should be deleted after archiving, since we no longer need this temporary file. With a click on OK or Apply, all settings are saved and we have configured our first document types. The settings take effect immediately and the two signature fields are visible. Which settings have been loaded can also be seen in the footer. Test configuration. In order to test the whole configuration again afterwards, we play through the process once. We forward the delivery note via word-add-in in signoSign 2. As previously configured, the signature process starts immediately and we can enter a signature for both signature fields one after the other. The signed document can then be saved in the defined directory using the archive function. On the desktop, we have now the signed document with a configured file name in the subdirectory Delivery Notes. In this video, we have successfully created a first configuration for our document. Of course, these settings can be individually adapted to your requirements and serve only as a simple example. In the following videos, we will expand this configuration step by step and thus go into further settings and possibilities in detail. If you would like to learn more about the functions and configuration options, please take a look at our manuals. We thank you for your attention and are pleased about your further interest.